Having your dog remain next to you as much as possible is a great skill for them to have. It's really good for loose lead walking, so you know they're not going to wander off too far. It's also good for recall because they want to be next to you. You're almost like a magnet to them and they keep coming back to you because you're a fun place to be. So we're going to play a game with Willow here, who is a 3-year-old Sheltie. And this is going to be a game called Choose Me. And again, we're going to use some high value food because this hall's quite exciting for them, for Willow here. And all this game involves is using some high value food in this particular case, which is going to be some ham. And we're going to see how he reacts when I'm going to feed him to show you, so I'm interesting to him, and then I'm going to stop feeding him and see if he wants to come back to me or stay with me and try and get me to interact with him more. So I'll just go and get some ham and we'll start playing the game. So I've got some sandwich ham here, which has been cut into little rolls. I'm just going to give him a piece as a freebie so he knows what I've got. You can see he quite likes that. Now if your dog can catch, it's fantastic. If they can't, it doesn't matter, just post it into the mouth. So I'm just going to move around in this space and I'm going to keep feeding him. That way he knows I'm a good deal. Got a freebie. Hey? So you can see he's staying quite close to me. He hasn't played this game very often. If you do drop bits, it doesn't really matter. Now Will sometimes can catch, and sometimes he can't, but you can see he's staying next to my left leg, which is what we want. Doesn't matter which leg, we just want him to be with us. So I'm just going to pick up the pace and randomly change direction, so he's got to work finding out where I am. Find it. So he comes immediately back to me. And he's pretty good at catching, so I can play catch. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to stop and ignore him and see what he does. Ideally, he'll stay next to me and not go wandering off sniffing. Which you can see he's doing that absolutely marvellously. Very clever boy, aren't you, Willow? And he's also fascinated that he knows I've got some ham in this hand. So I'm just going to move off again without giving him a word and see just what he does. You can see he's quite active, trying to keep near me. So this is a great game to build up a relationship with your puppy or an older dog or rescue dog, so they know where the value is and that you are the value. So if when you're out and about, you play this game in different sort of locations, so while this is still a little bit interesting for him, it's not like playing it at home, which is where I would start, in a location which is familiar to them, so it's not as much hard work for them to do. And then you progress this so it's further out. So you play it in the park. You can also play it on lead as well if your dog's not very, if you're not confident that they will come back to you or stay near you. So you can play it in a dog park, out on a walk. If you play it out on a walk, that is a good way of really conditioning this game to make sure that it stays with you. So that is the Choose Me game. Let's give him some little treat there for doing so well. And you can see how you can build this up using the other games that we have, such as the orientation game, where you try and get your dog to look at you. This is the next step up from that, to try and get them moving with you and staying next to you as if you're a magnet. So that is the Choose Me game. I hope you have some fun with that, and I'll see you in the next session.